Spring is in the air, baby, and I don't know what that means for you, but for us, it means it's stopped being 5 degrees and snowing all the time, and we actually start leaving the house. Hibernation season is officially over, thank God. We go thrifting, get ridiculously overpriced coffee, and sit out the park and paint. If you haven't already guessed, that's exactly what we'll be doing in this video. Okay, hold on. We're not gonna do the whole cutesy intro thing without telling the people that before we could go anywhere to do any of that, we had to wash the car. After all, it had been sitting in the same spot the entire winter. Cue the cliche car wash scene. Look, you gotta understand why I included this, okay? It's iconic. Literally iconic. You know, the cliche car wash scene from every single movie / TV show you've ever seen in your entire life? Yeah, that's what we're doing here. Kind of. It's like basically that, but on a very low budget, filmed on a really crappy camera. But you get the picture, right? Right? We get it. It could have been better, but you know what? I thought it was cool, so I put it in here. Pour some sugar on me. You don't even know what I'm gonna do with this footage. After living out my epic cliche car wash scene dreams, we headed out on a half tank of gas to find coffee. Yeah, old Bessie starts! Oh wait, we got more than a half tank of gas up here. Luxurious. If it looks like we're literally driving in circles, we are. The drive is so short that we had to drive around the block a few times to get some B-roll. Oh, bow wow. Play Fortunate Son. Bow wow. Yeah. After obtaining the coffees, it was time for the final moment of truth, the taste test. Okay, taste test, guys. This is a caramel macchiato.
This is also a caramel macchiato from the bakery. It's called Just Bakery. Sorry, my bad. Now that we filled the caffeine addiction, we're gonna go thrifting.
We left the coffee shop that day with a pep in our step, a little more energy, and much more room in our wallets. Look, I'm sorry for all these overpriced coffee jokes, but come on guys, $5 for a small. On our way to the thrift store, we made a quick pit stop back at the house. Main character out.
Sister side character 1 takes over vlog. We're dropping off the coffee to our mom because we made her upset earlier and we felt bad. 2P just has too good of a heart, I guess.
No, she was not forced to say this. Yeah, she was.
She's such a, what's it called, empath? Oh, there she is! The food has arrived. Do a little strut. Do a little strut. Do your mighty walk. Mighty walk. Hey. Hey. Oh.
Success! Following that crazy death stare at my neighbors that came out of nowhere, I'm sorry guys, I don't know what that was. We headed off to the secondhand store and searched for stuff. That's what we buy there. Just a whole bunch of stuff we don't really need at all. Kind of like this exact thing. Look at my lap! Don't look at the price tag, but look at it! This is so epic. She didn't want me to get it. She said, don't get that. Put it back. And I said, no, that didn't happen, guys. I'm lying. I'm a liar! You're a liar! Let me see. Oh! It's so amazing! I'm so excited. I don't know where I'm gonna cut it, but I'm so excited. I was clearly very excited. This is so embarrassing, oh my god. Then we finally headed to the park to paint and ask some of life's most mysterious questions. Which of the Collins would you bang?
Are you Jacob or Edward?
Don't even ask me this. I literally just reread New Moon and I have a lot of opinions. What am I even doing? We hadn't brought any of the painting supplies with us, so we had to head home real quick to grab them. So here's a mini what's in my bag. Ignore that last one. He's my muse. Don't judge me unless you're perfect, okay? Supplies were gathered, spirits were high, and the tank was, almost empty actually by this point. Hey, we probably should have stopped to get gas.
We're not gonna worry about that.
Careful of roly-polies when you're crossing your backyards. Bye, little guy. Once again, we were off. Someone tell me a synonym for that statement because I have no clue. While driving to the park, literally the only song we listened to was the song has a chokehold on us, unfortunately, so. After talking about Bruno, we arrived at the park and started setting up everything. Grand reveal of the trash bags. We're sitting in the trunk. We're gonna set up, I'll be right back. Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
You should set your camera on the tripod.
I'm trying to sing that.
Take these broken wings and learn to fly.
We are here. Hey, yo, there's kids here. There's kids here.
You were only waiting for this moment.
Let's get asking. Let's get painting. I'm here with my infamous sister. And we're gonna be painting in the trunk today. Okay. The point of us coming to the park was to ask each other questions while simultaneously painting absolute masterpieces. Guys, it's not what it looks like.
I'm finishing the peach painting that I started like a year ago. I was reading a certain book that
she was reading Call Me By Your Name, okay? She liked the peach scene a lot where she wanted to paint it.
Not quite, but
actually, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yep, I can vouch. That's exactly what happened. I decided we'd start off with the easy stuff and get into depth later. So we began with our favorite core memories.
What was your favorite core memory?
Both of us answered,
First time I went to that waterfall.
but
It was a different time. It wasn't with me, but mine was with her.
yeah, her answer's understandable, honestly. Her memories from the first time she went to the waterfall are a little different than mine. Moving on. Then we talked about what we do if we were immortal, and
I probably would first like jump off.
see how many ways you can't die?
Yeah.
I would just learn everything. I literally just want to obtain as much knowledge and skill as I could. And that's it. Sounds about right. Next. What is something you will never do?
I'll never kill someone. Well,
While my sister plots her murderous acts of aggression, let's check on how the paintings are coming along.
do something else. I don't think I have the heart to bring this home.
Seriously? Guys, this is the one I'm scrapping. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it. It was supposed to be a fortune cookie, but it's not looking too hot. So we're gonna do something else. Like I said, don't judge me unless you're perfect, alright? And here's my sister's painting. She pretty much crushed it. We didn't only talk about silly stuff. We did actually have some serious conversation. What do people misunderstand about you?
Seem to have it all figured out, even though I don't.
In what sense?
See, in life, like I just have life figured out, even though I don't. I have no idea what I'm doing, you know, about cheating.
I don't know, there's a lot.
I guess kind of the same thing. We probably wouldn't expect that like you have like things going on.
That everyone who meets me or friends think that I'm like happy. You know, I'm not happy ever, hardly. And when I am happy, it's very fleeting, really positive with my friends, and I'll talk them up. They don't really know that. But if you think I'm letting you chumps get in on that, we're gonna keep it wholesome over here. Next question. You can marry a fictional character? Who would it be?
That's hard. I feel like you're more into like fictional
Don't do me like that.
I think you should answer first while I think.
Serious? Okay, for one, let's get this misconception out of the way. This doesn't mean that I want to fictional Disney characters, okay? It's literally just a question, so chill out. Anyways, after that note, Lynn Ryder,
Like, anyways, I continue to look. Is there a guy from the Breakfast Club?
John Bender?
Yeah. I like him to say Emma's fire.
So Judd Nelson, he's real. There's a painting progress update. This is my painting so far. Next question is, do you ask enough questions or do you settle for what you know?
As much as I want to say it, I like want to find out why things are the way they are. So like I'm more of I just take things as they are. I'm better than how I used to be. I've become like more curious, self-reflective wise. I ask questions why.
But the world around you.
But like the world around me, I kind of accept it how it is.
I think I've always been curious, but more recently I'd say like the past 3 years. Or actually no, I'd say more. It just keeps growing as I get older. Like more curious where I question why. Literally everything to the point of existential dread. So it's a blessing and a curse. I definitely question a lot of things always. As our time at the park was coming to a close, this guy came up to us and this happened.
Yeah.
I cut the camera off because I got nervous, but this kid asked if we were YouTubers. I said no, obviously. Some random dude just came up to us. I didn't want him to find my channel. Not this way. Not like this. But I'm happy you did, so subscribe if you would. Maybe then that random dude might accidentally come across my channel one day and know I was lying to him, but he'll forgive me because I told him I liked his dog. Anyways, here's all the progress we made during our time there. Painting reveals! We are leaving. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe so Truth